of those features and reintroduce them to you. And for those who are joining us for the first time, actually introduce you to our key features. As we mentioned, DKSH Discover is a customer-facing portal, meaning that as a registered member, you will have a designated sales manager or sales specialist to support you with sample requests, quotations, general inquiries, and so forth. In addition to having a sales manager who's dedicated to supporting your requests, you also have access to our DKSH Innovation Center map. This displays all of our laboratories across all three of our regions. The beauty of this map is that if you click on any of the particular pins, what happens is that you will see the address for that pin. You will also be given the different types of categories or laboratories that are available within that location. You can see the formulations associated with that lab, and you also have the option to contact the laboratory manager for any inquiries that you might have regarding formulations or ingredients.
That's a fabulous way to connect with our 58 labs across the globe, right, Lenny?
Yes, it is.
Amazing.
Thank you. Now, next, remember that our customer-facing portal now we have over tens of thousands of products for you to look at. To find ingredients or formulations, you can narrow down your search by using our search bar by attribute. So we have various attributes here that you can select for limiting your search by keyword. Otherwise, you also have the ability to select within each of the categories for your own product list. So when you select a specific category, you will see the list. Note that the product categories are displayed at the country level, meaning whatever your country of registry is, you will see the list specific to your country. So you can guarantee that, you can request the samples, quotations, and documents for the products that are there, and it will be available for you. And later on, we will demonstrate our latest feature of online ordering. Now, getting back to the product listings, we also have the feature of filtering, which will allow you to further drill down and only view products by certain attributes such as application, function, supplier, certification. These is just to name a few of the attributes that you can filter down by. Two of our popular features that we had introduced earlier this year are the shortlist feature and the compare feature. Within our product listings page, you have the ability to create a shortlist or a customized catalog. In doing so, you select whatever products you want to include, products as well as formulations, and this will be saved as a folder within your profile. Within this folder, you also have the ability to share via email, via WhatsApp, via Line, as well as WeChat. More features in terms of sharing are going to be available for next year, so please stay tuned for those. For further information about the products themselves, you can simply click into the product to view it. Now, the next feature is a comparison feature. This allows you to select up to 3 products within the same category to get a general overview as to the functions, the descriptions, the applications, physical form certifications. So you can do a side-by-side comparison to see what's best for you. You also can look further into this product by clicking onto the product name itself. That will redirect you once again to the product details page where you have the ability to download the associated documents, see what related formulations are available for that specific product, and see recommended products for that given product.
That's great. Lani, if I understand you, it means that our existing customer in this call can access DKSH Discover. They can customize the ingredient, they can customize their portfolio, they can customize their catalog depending on their needs. And on top of that, they can plus compare and see related ingredients, right? So that's a unique way to play around with specialty chemicals and to start a formulation work, right?
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you for that, Florian. Yes, so this is highly one of the features of having that customer-facing portal where you have the ability to control all of these features on your own once you become a registered member.
Okay.
So now that we've provided you with an overview of our earlier released features, let's take a look at our newest arrivals or our newest features. These fall within the category of sustainability, featured products and suppliers based on your country, our suppliers page, online ordering and reordering, and a new updated My Profile section. To go into more detail about this, let's go ahead and explore the website live. All right, so now being on our Discover website, let's say we're looking to create different formulations. Maybe we want to now create formulations that not only provide benefits to the end user, but now we're really thinking about how is this going to impact society in future generations. When you hear these terms or these phrases, what I'm referring to is the ideal of sustainability. We are happy to present you with our sustainability products portfolio. Within our products page, I'm showing you now our personal care category product listing. We have sustainable ingredients. You can see that the sustainable ingredients stand out against all of the remaining ingredients. How are they displayed? What we see here is a green background for the ingredients if it is sustainable. We see a green icon. How do we define sustainability? Sustainable ingredients are those which provide the environmental, social, economic benefits while also contributing to protect public health and the environment over their life cycle. So over the life cycle of the product or the ingredient itself. As we mentioned, this is available within our products listing, so you can easily mouse over to refresh yourself in terms of what the definition is. Specifically for personal care, we have also identified certain certifications as being within the framework of sustainability. Within the left panel over here, you will notice that some of the certifications contain a green leaf icon, and this is how we identify it as being within our sustainable framework. Those relating to Cosmos, For Life, Not True, Vegan, and so forth. In relation to all four business lines or all four categories, we also associate sustainability with certain claims. Specifically for personal care, we have claims that are fair trade, natural, vegan. So these are also associated with that framework as being identified within the sustainable ingredients category. So as we look through, we can see that we do have the listing of our sustainable ingredients, which really stand out more than our standard ingredients. Let's say, for example, oh, you're only interested in looking at the sustainable ingredients. To drill down further, what we have here is the sustainable switch. How does this switch work? Simply click on this and then you will only see the products within the sustainable portfolio. So all of these products now that are visible are considered or listed as what we classify to be sustainable ingredients. When you click on the product itself, you will be redirected to the product detail page where here, once again, you can see the definition of what sustainable is. And you will notice within the claims and the certification details, you can see that organic and natural for claim and certification Cosmos is once again within that sustainable framework.
And this sustainable framework is based actually on the definition from our suppliers. And we have also the documentation that claims why this ingredient is sustainable and where this definition comes from for any of the ingredients that is part of this framework, right, Lani?
Yes, that is correct.
Very
So
good.
going back to the page, we can then see that this is clickable in terms of turning off the sustainable, so you can get your full list once again. All right, great. So this is sustainable products and ingredients. What I'd like to do now is take you and divert your attention to our homepage to demonstrate two new sections, our featured products as well as our global partners or suppliers section. As I mentioned before, we do customize our content based on your login. So based on your country of registry, you will only see content, meaning the products and the suppliers, based on what's available for your country. Within our feature products section, you can see here what the top or most popular products are across the 4 categories. Within each of the products over here, you can see the supplier name, the product name, and the related category. You can scroll through back and forth to have a better view of what is available within this product listing. So as I'm scrolling here, you can see what products you do have available. To see the product itself, you can simply click on the box and you will be diverted to the product details page. Once again, here's where you have all of your detail information. This specific product you can see is a sustainable ingredient. You can see all of the metrics that are associated with the sustainable ingredient, the documents that are available for download, any formulations which contain this product or ingredient, as well as recommended products based on the ingredient.
So we can see here all the formulations that contain MG60 where they can play around actually and connect with our lab, right?
Correct. So therefore, if you see something that you are interested in, you can definitely connect with our lab managers and specialists to ask for more details about that specific formulation.
That's a unique in the market feature that allows all our customers to directly connect with our expert and formulators across the globe.
Correct. And please note that this is available to you. It's a direct contact. It's not going to be going to a general information box. So be assured that you will be given someone to contact you within a reasonable amount of time. Okay, great. Now let's go back to our home page. Within the home page, we do have another panel, which is similar to our featured products. This being our global partners, our global business partners or our suppliers. Once again, similar to the featured products, you do have the ability to scroll back and forth to see the list of products. If you're interested in a specific supplier, simply click on that product box and you will be redirected to the supplier profile and products page. Within the products page here, you can see the list of products that this supplier has within Discover. At the top portion, you can also see that we have what's called here a profile tab. Within the profile tab, what this does is provides you with a summary or an introduction as to the company, as well as a gallery, a media gallery, which is representative of their company. Let's say you're interested in seeing more than just one supplier and having to scroll through each of the panels and so forth. What you can do within the home page, again, under our global partners, we have a link here that will allow you to see the full list of your suppliers that are available within your country. This is our suppliers page. Within the suppliers page, you'll see the list of your suppliers. What you can do is sort by alpha, either ascending or descending. You'll have the ability to maneuver and scroll and see the various products, the various suppliers within each of the areas. And if you're interested, once again, you can simply click on the supplier box and you will get the supplier profile as well as that supplier's specific product portfolio. This is a nice feature to have rather than having to go through several pieces or several items, like over 10,000 ingredients. You can go ahead and look here within the supplier of your choice. As we look into the product detail page itself, once again, you do have access and information to download the documents, request documents. You can request samples, quotes, send a general inquiry to your sales manager, and our latest and newer feature for some of our countries as well as products will be the ability to order and reorder online. Having said that, what I'd like to do is now turn over the stage to Ankita, who will demonstrate the ordering system as well as our new My Profile portfolio. Ankita,
Amazing.
the stage is yours.
Yulani, thank you so much. One moment.
So now we just saw how to look for and deep dive within the ingredients, the best way to sort, customize, personalize, address the ingredient, finding formulation, finding some sustainable ingredients, and also creating personalized list. And now we will see right with you, Ankita, what's the next step in terms of interacting with the technical expert, right?
Yes. So
Super.
what exactly is this online ordering feature? Um, the online ordering feature from our customer portal, website, DKSH Discover, allows our users to place orders online. They can request quotations online and also place orders after the quotation has been accepted. For certain products, if there is pricing available on our website, they can easily place the order by just a few clicks, simple and easy. They can reorder from their past orders. But not only that, our users can also track and monitor their orders 24/7. So now let's look at how our users can actually place an order from our website. Once our users are registered and logged in, they can search the product using the search bar. Today, we're going to see how we're going to place an online order for Uxel K120. So once you type in, you click on the search button here, and we come to the product listings page where, as Lani mentioned earlier, we do have the sustainability option. And you can see if you don't select the sustainability option, you can see all the products available on the products listing page. So today, we're going to go with the first one, Uxel K120. And on this page, for this product, you can either go to view details, you can request a quotation from here, or you can also request a sample. So I'm going to click on view details. Which will then take us to our products detailed page. And here we are. So where you see all the details about the product, And if we scroll further down, we can download documentation about the product specification. Our users can also select other documents if they want. For example, the SDS or the brochure. They can select, click on this, and then request now. On the right-hand side, you can see that for this product, there is a pricing available. Now, this pricing is customizable for every customer for the products that they see. So if you are a customer that actually wants to purchase UXK 120 and you can see pricing, this is only for you and your country. If we scroll a little bit further, you can add this product to my shortlist, which is basically creating a list to mark this product as your favorite. You can also contact an expert for more information about this product. And then, of course, you can request a sample and a quotation from here as well. So let's see how we can place an order. You can also see the packaging type associated with this product here and the desired quantity that you can order and the total value. So let's click on Add to Cart and see what happens next.
So if I'm not wrong, from what you just explained, Ankita, we are talking about the customer-facing portal, right? So
Yes.
every single customer will have his own negotiated price for his own perspective market, correct,
That's
Ankita?
absolutely correct. Yes.
All right.
It's specific to the customer, specific to the market, and the product.
So every single customer will have access to the right ingredients on the right market with the right price and the right packing size, packing type that is fully customized for each customer accessing DKSH Discover.
Yes, absolutely correct. Yes.
Great.
So now you see a pop-up from where you can actually click on continue to further add more quantity, or we click on checkout to go to the next step. So here you can see we are on the My Cart page where you can see the ingredient, the packing type, the order quantity, and of course the price per unit and the total value, which we cannot see right now. Unfortunately, it's the demo effect. And hopefully if I refresh, let's see if it populates. But on the real website, I assure you that you will see the right price and the right total value. We are currently using a demo account, and all these values that you see are our demo values. So this may be a little bit, may not show sometimes the right value. So I apologize for that. But let me try to refresh it and see what happens.
That's for the same reason that we are saying that every single customer has its own price.
Okay, it just doesn't want to show the price today, but never mind. I'll show you what we have here. We have this little mini cart where if you click on that, our users can actually change the quantity as they desire and also go on checkout from here. So let me see what happens if I click on checkout to show you the next steps.
So we have access to the mini cart, we have access to my cart, we can change still the quantity, right? If I'm
Yes,
not wrong, the quantity depends on the quantity different size that we have, correct?
yes.
So it's
So the
always a picking list where you pick the right quantity and we always have a right packaging for you to receive the ingredients. I think it's very important in our business to make sure that we can always select something that is easy to select and deliverable to the customer, right?
Yes. So the
Great.
quantity is totally depends on the packing type that is available. You're absolutely right, Florian. So here we are on our checkout page, and I have to tell you that it's absolutely secure. The first information that you see is, of course, the shipping address. Over here, we have the different modes of payment. So the
Hmm.
standard mode of payment is of course the DKSH invoice, but for certain markets, we have also enabled, you know, payment via credit card or PayPal.
That's something we enable also based on some feedback from some customers.
Yes.
Specifically, for instance, in the personal care industry, some customer want and are looking for a small quantity and would like to purchase on the direct level from a credit card or from PayPal. So we want to enable all the possibilities depending on the customers and also depending on the markets.
Yeah. Over here in the additional information section, our customers can actually add any attachment if they want to attach, any documents from their side. In, for example, purchase order documents. They can also enter the purchase order number, any special delivery instructions that they want us to know from DKSH. On the right-hand side, our customers can see the order summary, again, the product that they are ordering, the package type, the quantity, the unit price, and of course, if there is any tax available, that's based on market to market. That's also shown here. And then, of course, the total price. This little checkbox, once they click on this checkbox, it means that our users are actually accepting the terms and conditions of sales. And once this is accepted, we're at the final step of placing the order. So let's click this button and see what happens next.
So in the additional information, as you said, right, they can place their own PO, and
Yes.
customers, you can also place your own invoice coming from your own system if you have one. If you do not have one, it's not a mandatory information. This is just to make your experience easier. We know that we don't sell chemicals as we sell shoes or consumer goods, so we need to make sure that we fit with the right experience. And we have been building this journey together with some pilot customers to make sure we get closer to what you need when it's about ordering or when it's about reordering materials.
So as you can see, our order number is generated,
Yeah.
and which is great. And if I click on this, you will see more details about your order. So I've clicked on this number here. Here we are. So this is our order summary page where again you'll see, the order ID which was generated, every information related to your order summary, the stage at which your order is right now. And once the order is processed, this will move further along, depending on whether it's under processing, whether it's in the delivery stage, and even once the customer, receives the goods. Now you can see like the three buttons here, but I would like to show how you can reorder from another section. So let's now go to the new look of the My Profile 2.0. So suppose you log out of your account after placing an order and you say you want to log back in, see what's happening in your account and see all of the information that you had once accessed. Say it's yesterday or a week before or even a month before. So from this little tiny icon that you see here on the top right, you click on My Account over here. And we will be redirected to the new look of our My Profile. So let's see how that looks. So here we are. As you can see, in all of one page, you can see the various tabs associated with your user profile. If I scroll a little bit further, our users can see their own information. their email address, the industry that this account belongs to, the department of the user, and of course the country and the address. So the first section or the tab is orders and tracking tab, where any orders that the users have placed in the past, they can see in this section. And as you can see, two buttons here, view details and reorder. So the view details is again the more information about the order that you've placed in the past, but the reorder button here will enable you to reorder from any of your past order. So I'm going to click and show you what happens from here. So I've clicked on this button and we'll see now where we're redirected to the next page in this step.
So DKSH Discover is making the ordering easy, but it's making the reordering even easier. So the idea here is that for you as an existing customer, when you already are doing business with DKSH, the idea is that you can just in one click retrigger the order so that it saves you time. We understand that some of you might be placing orders in your own system. We can also allow this to connect onward with our existing system. Here the idea is to reduce the non-necessary time spent on requesting orders by just one click, acknowledging that this is a customer facing portal and whatever you will be doing will be shared straightforward to your existing account manager.
Yeah. So here we are at the My Cart page again. So as we saw earlier, we click on checkout from here and we will be redirected to our secure checkout page as you saw earlier. Here we are. And same thing, the shipping address here, various modes of payment, the additional information, attaching various documents, adding the purchase order number, and of course, special delivery instructions. The order summary on the right side, we click and accept the terms and conditions of sale. And then the final click, which is the place order. So as Florian said, we want to make this process, faster and easier, less number of clicks, and this is how it is. So there we are. The order is created and we've successfully placed our order. So let's go back to our profile and see the other tabs within our new profile. So any activity that you know our users do on our website, for example, downloading any documents or any inquiries that are submitted from this customer-facing portal, they will all be logged under this new profile page. So if any samples are requested, they will fall under the sample request page. And any comment that has been shared by the user from our website, um, they can see their comment and they can also see any response that they've received from DKSH. If any quotations have been requested in the past, that comes under the quote request section. The products that you've added to your favorite lists or short lists will fall under the shortlist section. So okay, so here is the My Favorites folder. And if I click on View Details, you can see all the products that you've added to your My Favorite folders list under the shortlists. So let's go back. And then any documents which are product related or related to product specifications, which our users have downloaded from the website, and they're not able to find that, where they have downloaded or where they've stored it on their personal computer. not to worry, they can always log back in on DKSH Discover, go to the Documents History section, and find all the documents that they've downloaded here for related to the product specification. And if any inquiries are submitted from this website, the history of those inquiries are also here. Our users have also the ability to add secondary users from within their organization. If they want somebody from within their organization to access their account, they can also add users from this place, the My Company tab, and they can add user from this section, add secondary user. And the secondary user, Jonathan Ray in this case, they will be able to access this account, but not fully, with certain sections only. So this is the new look for our profile, for the user profile, and of course also how our users can place online orders through this customer portal facing portal. So now over to you, Florian.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this presentation of how to order, how to reorder, also how to place a quotation to order. I think it was very clear for our customer today in the presentation that they have an all-in-one customer account that is quite unique, where they can find their product, their sample, their quotation, their ingredients, their documentation, formulations, everything under one single hat within DKSH Discover. So just to formalize and share a few words to wrap up the session. Not much to add, since you made a great presentation, actually, Leilani and Kita. It was quite clear and straightforward to see all the room for possibilities for our formulators to best formulate and find their ingredients in one side, and that in the other side they can keep on connecting with our account manager through the customer account on ordering sample and quotation features. But just in a nutshell, if there are some features that we need to keep in mind, or we would like you to keep in mind after the session, will be that first, within DKSH Discover, you can always send inquiries, request sample, quotation, placing orders, ordering online. However, we are the unique customer-facing portal in the industry, so every single interaction will go straight forward to your account manager. You can always create and share a customized catalog list within your colleagues. Also, we can create some lists that you want to share with your account manager so that he will have an access and see what are the ingredients you're the most interested in. We will be also sharing the chemical industry knowledge and expertise. So you have seen the formulations, the online and digital labs. Also, we have a new side of DKSH Discover where you can see some articles, some trends about the industry. You can also have access to the technical specialist, interact with our innovation center map, and of course, having an access to thousands of products, thousands of formulations, documentations for free. You only have to register inside DKSH Discover, and you will have access to the entire suite of ingredients. So this is the only hybrid solution with half digital solution to find out and self-serve some access to formulations and ingredients, whereas in the same time you can connect with your historic account manager or newest account manager by interacting with all of them. That was the second DKSH Discover Day of the year. We really hope that you enjoy it, and now we would like to open the floor for the questions. So you have the chat available, and any question you would like to type in, we'll be happy to answer them. Any challenge or any question that you have, also feel free to share. So Sang, are we sure that our guest can type questions? Or maybe should we unmute our guest? Ah, hi all, may I ask about the ordering feature? Of course. So there was a question from Jimmy Nguyen. Will this presentation be made available to us so that we can share internally within our organization? Jan Bors, of course. We will share with you the presentation, and we are also recording the session so that you can have access to it. So to get back to the question from Jimmy, the ordering feature is for all the customer to place orders from quotation to order when it's the first order, and when this is a reorder, they can have access to their contracted price and with one click reorder their material. I hope it answered the question from Jimmy. There is a question from Marco, maybe from you, for you, Lani. Why is that some formulations are not available depending on the market? For Europe, about 90% of them seem to be restricted.
Yes. Yes. Okay. For this question, Marco, because certain formulations do contain ingredients that may be specific for only one country. This is why we have the limitation in terms of the visibility for the formulations. It's similar to how we have the ingredients the ingredients visibility down by the country level. However, in certain cases, if you do see a formulation that you have more interest in, you can always contact our IC specialists and inquire more details about it, because there may be a similar formulation that we can put together for you, but with alternative products or ingredients that will be available within your country. I hope that answered your question.
So hi, Jimmy. I did see your question. So yes, it will be available in Vietnam really soon. I have to say that we have released the online ordering feature in some of the European markets, and we're working on releasing this feature for the Asian markets as well. And of course, Vietnam is one of the country, so you will have it soon. And for the payment options, yes, as you saw, apart from DKSH invoice, which is our standard mode of payment, if you would like to have more, for example, credit card or PayPal or even other payment gateways, we can definitely look into how we can incorporate that on our website. So I hope that answered your question. You're welcome.
Any further questions that you'd like to ask? Please feel free to type it. We will also be viewing the questions after the session has ended, and we'll be able to provide you also with some of the answers. So if at any time after the session has been completed, you come up with a question, you can come back to the link and place the question there. We will still be looking.
Okay, there's a question asking, Can you tell me more when you say every request goes to my account manager? Actually, that's a very fair question. Every request from the customer, whether it is a sample, a quotation request, um, requesting a document or whatever, the specialty of DKSH Discover is that every account manager, every sales manager in all the market has a connection with the customers. So it means that if you are Jimmy from Vietnam, if Jimmy is asking to get documentation, the request will straightforward goes to the sales manager that is taking care of Jimmy in Vietnam. If the question comes from Marco, maybe Marco is in Spain or in Italy. The request will go straight forward to the right country and to the right account manager. So we do not have any third party or any automation. We know that in the industry, some companies try to do some automation behind. We place a lot of importance that business to business means human to human, and we have one human talking to another human. And here, the way to talk to the other human is through using DKSH Discover. Hope it answers the question. Very good. So if there is no more question, just another question from Jimmy. So maybe Jimmy is typing the latest question. Okay. Is there any way DKSH can send the updates to me through an email on the new feature of DKSH Discover? That's a fair question. Actually, we are inviting all of you to follow, first of all, our LinkedIn page called DKSH Performance Materials. On that LinkedIn page, you can stay posted on all the new trends from the market, all the new functionalities and features from DKSH Discover, and any relevant information coming from our industry. So far, we are sending also some newsletter where we are informing our customers about the new and the latest features, and this is something that we will put in place more regularly next year. We will also continue on doing those DKSH Discover Day. It's a great way to keep connected with all of you and to sharing with you all the latest feedback and insights. As we were explaining at the beginning of the session, we are an internal team of DKSH Performance Materials, so we are working hand in hand with both account managers, sales manager, formulation experts, and also customers to keep on delivering the latest features. So we have a backlog full of new enhancements and functionalities that are going to be released over the next few months, and we will always keep you posted out of it. Hope Jimmy answers your question. Great. Thanks, Jimmy. Any last question before we wrap up? Any question to Leilani, to Ankita? Good. Hence, I think we can wrap up the session. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for your attention during the session. Thank you very much to our hosts, Leilani and Ankita, for the very clear explanation. We wish you a very nice end of the year, and we give you already a rendezvous for next year for the future DKSH Discover Day. Thank you very much. Have a very nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.